Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I am really super excited to be shooting a new mascara review video. The mascara is not new, but it is new to me, and it is a cult product. It is something that I have been hearing about for at least 3 years, if not longer, but it was nearly 3 years ago that I set up my YouTube channel, and this is when I really got into the YouTube community. So I'd probably say that maybe I have been hearing about it for about 4 years, although this product to my knowledge is older than that. And the product that we are going to be reviewing today is Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Of all the mascaras out there, I would say that this is the most famous product. Most of the people, most of the reviews praise this mascara for very many different things, and it seems that most people who actually try it out, they do love it, but they do acknowledge that this product has some problems. So today I am going to be testing this product with 1 day wear test, and obviously, as always, I would then be testing it for a few weeks just to see how I get on with it, and obviously I will add a conclusion to this video at the very end. This mascara currently retails for about $23 in the States and £19 in the UK. You get 8 milliliters of product, which is an okay-ish amount for the price. There are some other brands that actually give you more product for a similar amount of money, and there are some brands that give you less for more money, such as for example Lancome Hypnose mascara, which is only about 6 milliliters, and it is actually more expensive than this. Too Faced claims that this mascara will thicken, lengthen and curl with only 1 coat, although they do suggest applying 3 coats of this mascara. This formula apparently contains, and I'm gonna read it because I can't remember it, film forming polymers for smudge proof all day wear, acacia Senegal tree extract to nourish, thicken and lock curl in place, hourglass shaped brush unlocks collagen fueled formula formulated without glutens and parabens. The average rating for this mascara is 4.5 stars. So as I said before, it appears that most of the people who try this mascara, they do love what it does to their lashes. However, there have been some very common complaints even among those who actually did like the results on their lashes. So one of the most common complaints that I have heard, not only when I started to do research about this mascara, but overall since I actually knew about this mascara, is that it actually smudges. And that has been said many times by some really big bloggers and YouTubers and people who claimed to love this mascara in spite of it. Some people find that this mascara also clamps their lashes, flakes off, and some people don't really like the wand. Now this is a beloved product in the YouTube and makeup blogging and video making community, and I was so excited to finally buy this mascara and finally be able to test it. I've never tested it before, I've never used it before, I've never owned this mascara before. Obviously there have been probably hundreds of thousands reviews out there of this mascara, but I also know that I don't always agree with those reviews, and obviously we're all different people, so there's no one product that will work for everyone. So I thought I would add my 2 cents to the overall pool of reviews for this mascara. As always, we will start with application and first impressions. First of all, I really like the packaging. It's made of metal, at least I think it is, and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is actually embossed at the front of the container. It's actually a really heavy mascara, I think probably due to the packaging, because I know that it's no more than 8 milliliters of product inside, so that wouldn't make it heavy. I mean, 8 milliliters is not actually that much in terms of mascaras. The wand is actually smaller than I expected. Somehow I expected this one to be way larger than this, and it appears that the bristles are fairly short as well. Anyway, let's just try it on my lashes and see if I like the look. My lashes are, I would say, medium length, and they are not very thin and not very thick, but yeah, let's see how we get on with this mascara. Okay, it actually separates lashes pretty well, but the effect seems very natural, which is not what I expected. After 1 coat, I would say that I like this mascara as an everyday mascara. I mean, the results aren't really very impressive. Okay, so it seems a little bit better on the other eye. I think that perhaps because this was the first time I opened this mascara, there wasn't enough product on the wand. That's why it was not particularly visible on the first eye. But let's try on the second one, because I can see that there's definitely more product on the wand. That's definitely a very different effect. As you can probably tell, that's definitely a lot a lot better. Okay, so you should be able to tell the difference. The mascara is barely visible on this eye, but on this one it definitely stands out. I think that I could get away with wearing just one coat, which to me is preferable. I don't normally wear more than one coat of a mascara on everyday basis. Too Faced recommends applying more than just one layer. So what I will do as a matter of exception, I will apply second coat now and then also perhaps a third coat. Let's see how the lashes look like after the second coat. So far on this eye I can definitely see the difference. On this one it's very natural. Let's just let those eyelashes dry a little bit and then we will obviously apply the second coat. Now I understand what all of those people who are saying this mascara is amazing are talking about. What do you think, guys? I am in love with this mascara. I am so glad that I like this mascara because I've read so many reviews saying, oh, it's overhyped, it clumped my lashes, there was no effect on the lashes, etc, etc. Now obviously I'm gonna be testing this mascara throughout the day because quite a lot of reviewers said that this mascara smudges. I rarely have this problem with mascaras, so to me that might be the deal breaker. But so far I absolutely love it. So first, it's very buildable. It's very unusual for a mascara to be buildable. So what I've done, I've applied the first coat and then I literally waited like 5 minutes and applied the second, and then again after about 5 minutes I applied the third. So the mascara on my lashes was completely dry before I applied the second and third coat. Normally that is a real struggle, and this is also one of the reasons why I don't usually put more than one coat of a mascara on my lashes, because it just never works out very well for me. But with this mascara it was absolutely fine. So my lashes, I'd say, are a little bit clumpy on this side, but honestly nothing major comparing to some other mascaras I've tried. Absolutely, I wouldn't even call it clumpy. I would just say, well, you know, it's just a lot of mascara on one set of lashes. Another thing is that I really like the wand. The reviews that I've read, some of them said that they didn't like the wand, that the wand was too big or didn't work. To me it's absolutely fine. I think it's really good size. I think the bristles are quite firm, so they separate the lashes. At least I'm really happy with what they've done with my lashes anyway. I can't possibly say anything bad about this mascara at this stage. Obviously I have mascara like all over the place at this point, but it's normal. To me it's absolutely normal, especially when you're using the mascara the first time. It's a completely new wand and that's to me completely natural that you will get mascara all over your eyelids. That happens all the time. That's not something that I would perceive as a flaw of this particular product. Until I get used to a mascara and the best application with a particular mascara, that will be happening. I'm so happy. I'm just too happy, and I'm scared that it's not gonna work out between me and the Better Than Sex mascara. And I really want it to because I love Too Faced. I will obviously leave this mascara on for, well, I'd say 8-9 hours, and I will check in with you guys later today and I will then show you and tell you how I feel about my very first day with this particular mascara. Hey guys, so it has now been more than 10 hours I think since I've applied the Better Than Sex mascara to my lashes, and I still really like it. I think that this is the closest to having fake lashes without really applying false lashes that I have ever come. Now I can obviously tell, and you might be as well too, it has transferred onto my upper eyelids, and I do have hooded eyelids, so that might have something to do with that, but regardless that should not have happened, and it did become quite flaky. I don't know if you can see it, but there's quite a bit of black flakes under my eyes as well. But overall it is still on my lashes. My lashes still look great, and I personally am really happy with this mascara. So it's really tricky. I always try to put quality before anything else, but the truth is that I wear mascara because I want it to look a certain way. So with this mascara I can definitely tell that I am wearing a mascara, and also, which is quite rare for me, I don't don't think that I even need any extra makeup on a day-to-day basis with this mascara, so this is a huge plus for me. I know I shouldn't like it because it's smudged and it obviously flaked all over my under eye area, but I still really like it, and I will continue using it for a while, possibly a few weeks, and I will then obviously conclude this video and provide you with my final thoughts regarding this mascara. Obviously, as you I'm sure already know, we are not the same, so certain things will work for certain people, that's just how it is. But I am at present in love with this particular mascara, and I'm really relieved because I was really afraid to be disappointed. I just love Too Faced, so I really wanted to like this particular mascara. So far it did not stay as it should have on my lashes, but today is our first date, so I have forgiven this mascara and we will move on and we will see how we get on throughout the next couple of weeks time. I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, so it has now been I think about a month since I started using the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. I have a sense that I have been using this mascara for ages, so it might actually be over a month. I really cannot remember now. I just know that this was the main mascara that I have been using for weeks and weeks now. However, considering how famous this mascara is, I just thought that it was important for me to give it a proper go, just to be certain that what I'm telling you is the real impression of this mascara. I appreciate that obviously we're all different, we all have different expectations, so my review and my thoughts on this mascara don't necessarily mean that everyone else will feel the same. First and foremost, I just wanted to say that I really like this mascara. I think I kind of liked it from the first time I used it, but the longer I've been using it, the more I actually liked it. It has become my everyday makeup staple, and I found it very easy to use, very quick to apply, and literally foolproof. And although it is not completely perfect, and obviously I will mention what I did not like about this mascara, if I were to rate this mascara, I would probably put it at 4.8 out of 5. Reading the reviews which I've mentioned in the first part of this video, I was expecting slightly different results, and what I mean by that is I didn't expect to have natural results. Some reviewers mentioned that this mascara clamps their lashes, flakes off, and obviously smudges. In my case, this mascara definitely didn't clamp my lashes at all. I actually really enjoyed it because it gave me this really nice natural fanned out look, and this is exactly what I always want, what I always go for. This mascara brushed through my lashes to a point where lashes were perfectly separated, and at the same time coated all of those lashes in this really thick layer of mascara, and I really like it because that means that not only are my lashes way more visible, but also they actually still look natural. A lot of the time when you have mascaras that actually thicken your lashes, or when you have mascaras that tell you that they will give you extreme effect on the lashes, those mascaras a lot of the time are very wet and they tend to actually clamp lashes. I really did not experience that, and I am wearing this mascara now. I am, I think, wearing today 2 coats just for the purpose of this video, and I still absolutely love the way it looks on my lashes. I think that this is probably the only mascara that I have come across so far that actually lifts my lashes. So my lashes are not necessarily curled up naturally, but they are definitely not pointing downwards. So I never really used eyelash curlers, and I never really cared for curling mascaras, but this mascara, I can honestly say, does something to my lashes, lifts them up a little bit perhaps, and this way my eyes seem just more round and more open, which makes them look bigger at the same time, so I absolutely love that. Also, I did not feel the need to, for example, use an eyeliner with this mascara. A lot of the time when I'm using mascaras alone or just with eyeshadow, I have the sense that my upper lid just looks kind of bare with only mascara on it, but I did not have this impression with this mascara at all. Overall, I would say that this mascara exceeded my expectations because I really didn't think that I was gonna like it this much. For the most part, on an everyday basis, I was wearing only 1 coat, and that was sufficient for me. I very rarely apply more than 1 coat of any mascara, so this was no exception. I did apply, I think in the first impressions video, 3 coats just to see what it looks like, but honestly to me 1 coat is just sufficient, it's just enough, and I wore this mascara every single day, whether I was going to work, whether I was going nowhere, whether I was shooting videos, whether I was doing nothing. Some of the reviewers complained about the wand as well, and I personally have absolutely nothing against it. I don't think that it makes some extreme difference to the way this mascara applies, but it's very easy in my opinion to work with, and I normally need some adjustment time, so whenever I switch mascaras I often have to learn how to use a particular wand, so a lot of the time, the first few times I apply a mascara, this mascara is literally all over my eye, not only on my lashes. This did not happen with this. this mascara at all. And something that I think I have already mentioned, I find this mascara extremely fast to apply. So a lot of the time I apply mascara, even if it's just one coat, I have to hold the wand at different angles and I have to brush and brush and brush through my eyelashes, and sometimes when I'm shooting a video I'm just really surprised with how long it actually takes me to apply a mascara, because it doesn't feel that long to me. With this mascara, absolutely not. It was very quick application and straight away I could see results. So I was really pleased with that, because obviously if you are in a hurry in the morning, most of us do our makeup in the morning, then obviously you want to be as fast as you possibly can. The only flaw that I have found in this mascara, and that is something that very many people have mentioned, very many bloggers, YouTubers, I've heard that said time and time again, is that this mascara unfortunately transfers. And it actually transferred, in my case at least, on the lower lid mainly. To be fair, it didn't transfer completely, so I did not have any transfer in the inner corners or even in this area, but for the most part I would always notice that it was smudged just in the corners here. It might be that it's because my lashes seem to be more curled at the very ends, at the edges of my eyes, and then obviously when you blink the lashes hit the lower eyelid, so basically the mascara touches the lower eyelid. So that is definitely a flaw of this mascara, and this is something that a lot of people have already talked about, and some people even said that they love the mascara but this is just really annoying them, so they don't actually wear this mascara anymore. To me, it is definitely not a desirable effect, but it would definitely not put me off wearing this mascara. And the main reason for that is because as long as I know that this mascara is on my lower eyelid, I'm just literally grabbing a mirror or going to the bathroom and I can literally just wipe it off and it's absolutely fine, and there's nothing under my eyes anymore. This mascara smudges quite early on, so it's not like you have to wait hours and hours to notice that it is actually under your eye rather than on your lashes. But overall it did not bother me enough to stop using this mascara, and considering how much I actually like the results on my lashes, I would definitely not stop wearing this mascara just because of that. And on top of that, overall this mascara definitely has given me all that I wanted. I very rarely say that about mascaras or any products, but this mascara really fulfilled and exceeded my expectations, because I personally did not watch any reviews. I just didn't want to be biased, or I didn't want to say things that did not happen to me just because something happened to someone else. So in my opinion, it is definitely one of the best mascaras that I have tried ever, like literally top 5. And to be quite honest, unlike with most of the mascaras that I test, I did not get bored with it. I would be happily wearing it for months and months to come if it wasn't for the fact that I have other mascaras that I need to test. So unfortunately I will now put this mascara into storage because I'm just not able to squeeze it in my everyday makeup just because of all the other products I want to test and film, obviously. But overall, excellent mascara, even if it transfers, which it does, sadly. But nevertheless, still love it. I realized that obviously this mascara is not a new mascara, it's been around for a long time, and obviously there's been like 100,000 reviews out there of this mascara, and pretty much everyone is quite familiar with it, but I wasn't, and although I've heard of it, I never tried it, and I decided to make this review as much for you guys, as much for YouTube as for myself. And this is it for today, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I very much hope that you enjoyed the video and that you found it useful, and obviously if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. I love reviewing products and I'm doing all sorts of different videos nowadays as well, so please check out my channel, and I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.